Good morning and happy Thursday from Cambridge, Mass. It's day 63 of Walk with Winston, and I'm coming to you from a rather chilly start to the morning here. I see people wearing these big jackets, and it's like, kind of reminds me when you live in Tampa, and the first day that it gets below 70 degrees, people take out their parkas and they put on their Uggs. I just think it is so funny when the weather forecast in Tampa finally gets below 70. The weather guys will put these pair of Uggs on the little graphics to say, oh, it's gonna be cold, you better get ready. Anyway, happy Thursday, y'all. And don't you just feel smarter when you are in Cambridge? It's like all of these really bright people, the energy they have just kind of rubs off on you. Anyway, I'm feeling a little smarter this morning. Been out on the walk for a little bit now and kind of exploring. Don't really know where I'm going very well. I'm around the hotel, and this is over by the office for Front Stream, not over by the university. But happy Thursday. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about a key building block to your transformation, which is keeping the commitments that you make to yourself. I think for me, looking back on my life, I get so excited about a new dream. I get so excited about a new vision. And I am, it just motivates me and gets my juices pumping, gets my creativity going, and I can brainstorm a lot of different ways to attack a goal. But following through on a goal, that's where the real work begins. And so starting the 100-day challenge, coming up on 2 weeks ago now, I made a commitment to myself that no matter what my travel schedule was, no matter what was going on in my life, that I would take daily action to get 10,000 steps in. And I took on that particular goal because I knew that travel would be a challenge. And in the past, I've kind of given myself grace on those days that I am traveling. I say, well, you don't have to do your 10,000 steps today. You've been busy, you've been traveling, you've been crossing the country. You can make it up later. And usually I do make it up on a different day. But in this 100-day challenge, and since I'm leading it, I feel a greater sense of commitment to seeing how many days in a row I can do of this challenge, and more importantly, what grit and determination I have to follow through on a commitment that I make to myself. So last week when I was doing the cross-country trip between Chicago and DC, I got to the hotel and I was about 2,500 steps short of what I needed for the day, and that was very, very achievable. I got to the hotel around 8, and I thought, okay, I can make this work. And sure enough, it didn't take a lot of effort. It took effort to go to the gym, but I was able to knock that out in a relatively quick manner. Last night was a little different. By the time I got to my hotel around 7, after a day of meetings here in Cambridge, I was at like 4,000 steps for the day. I didn't have a connecting flight. That kind of took away some of the opportunity for walking en route here. And it's like, oh my goodness, I've got a big job in front of me. And I had some responsibilities. I wanted to make some calls home around 8:30 last night. So I got, grabbed a quick bite, went down to the gym and worked out for about 25 minutes. And on the treadmill, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm still short a couple thousand steps. And now it's like, after phone calls, it's after 9:15, after I'd kind of wrapped up my phone calls. It's like, and now I had a choice to make, because usually by 9:15 I'm winding down, I'm planning my day. But I thought, no, I made a commitment to my tribe, the folks that are the 100-dayers, that I am going to keep my commitments. And more importantly, I made a commitment to myself. And so, trudge on back down to the gym. And it didn't take a lot of time to knock out a couple thousand steps. Particularly when you are super motivated and it's late. So at 9:42 last night, success. I'm finally, when I look at the iPhone and check the step count, it was just a little touch over 10,000 steps. I thought, hallelujah, I can check this off the list. So, my encouragement to you today as you're setting your goals for your transformational journey, and we talk about this all the time in the Win the Gift process. Number one is make the goal, make the steps, make especially the early steps, the tactics in your goal winnable. So 10,000 steps is winnable on a normal day, but it's also a challenge on an abnormal day when I've got lots of conflicts, and particularly when I can't get a morning walk in. But it's a goal that I can check off today. And what this does is builds tremendous momentum and more importantly, self-confidence that I can tackle other things that are challenges in my life. And the more we build that muscle of confidence and resiliency and stick-to-itiveness, that's not a word I like, but all of those combine together to propel us into the life of our dreams. So I'm going to apply this now to other aspects of my transformational journey. You know, with weight loss, they say that 80% or 90% of the transformation begins in the shopping cart or begins in the refrigerator. So it isn't enough to be doing this cardio work. It also means that having a plan, and sticking with that plan for today is all I have to do to create a winnable situation. So my encouragement to you today is make your actions, make your commitments winnable, and find a way that once you commit, you will do what it takes to get it done. Just today, just the one step. You don't have to commit to this for a lifetime. You don't have to make it something that's so big and impossible to achieve. You can do it. I believe in you. So with that, guys, make sure, if you haven't already, hop on over to the 100-Day Challenge. Join us. We've got 90 days left in the year, and you can gain massive momentum going into 2019. It is a free Facebook group, includes a Sunday night video call. I'm here to support you, and I'm here to get support from you. So with that, you guys have a great Thursday. I'll talk to you again tomorrow from balmy Tampa.